Good day, everyone. Through this video, our group, which is the group 4, will be presenting to you about the topic called Server Backup and Restore. The group 4 consists of 5 people, namely me, Malazarte Rhea, Monsanto May, Mohar Karen, Maxelo Marjo, and Pacquiao Earl. To learn more effectively, I advise our watchers to focus solely on our video and stop getting tempted with things surrounding you so that you can learn more. So for today's agenda, there are 4 subtopics. First is know why to back up. Second is know how to back up. Third, know when to restore. And the fourth is know how to restore. Are you ready? So now let's start. What is a backup data? Typically, backup data means all necessary data for the workloads your server is running. This can include documents, media files, configuration files, machine images, operating systems, and registry files. Essentially, any data that you want to preserve can be stored as backup data. Why do we back up data? So the purpose of the backup is to create a copy of data that can be recovered in the event of a primary data failure. Primary data failures can be the result of hardware or software failure, data corruption, or a human-caused event such as malicious attack, like virus, kanang type of malicious attack, or accidental deletion of data. Dapat jud ta mag-backup og data. Kay example, namoy memories sa imong gallery nga mga pictures, kuyog mo sa imong mga friends, nakato ng pictures kay importante kay to para nimo. Nya one day ka ang imong cellphone kay na-corrupt or di ba na virusan mo to kanang tanang data sa imong kanang phone nawagtang hasta ang mga image. Di ba dili na to nimo ma-retrieve kay di na to nimo ma-restore kay wala man ka nag-backup. So dapat jud mag-backup. There are 2 ways to backup. The first way is to back up files with Windows Server Backup 2019, and the second way is to back up files via powerful server backup software. The way 1, Windows Server Backup 2019, is essentially the same as Windows Server Backup 2016. Pero siya og date, year. If you intend to use Windows Server Backup, you have to first install it as a Windows feature using Server Manager or PowerShell. After it is installed, you can follow the instructions in the next slide that will be presented to you by Marjo. Marjo, thank you.
First step, open Server Manager, click Tools in the upper right column, and select Windows Server Backup. Second step, click Local Backup on the action menu and then click Backup Once. Third step, in the Backup Once wizard on the Backup option page, click Different Options and then click Next. Fourth step, on the Select Backup Configuration page, click Custom and then click Next. Sixth step, on the Specify Destination Type page, click Local Drives or Remote Shared Folder and then click Next. If you choose Local Drives, the Select Backup Destination page appears. Select an option from the Backup Destination drop-down and then click Next. If you choose Remote Shared Folder, the Specify Remote Folder page appears. Specify a UNC path for the backup files. Configure access control settings. 7th step, on the configuration screen, click Backup. Once this has completed, click Close to exit the Backup Once wizard. 8th step, close Windows Server Backup.
So here we go to the way 2, the backup files via powerful server backup software. So the EOMEI backup server, the specialized backup software for servers, and can help you with a file backup in Windows Server 2019. Following are its main features. First step, as you can see, you can download it with 30-day free trial of AOMEI Backupper server. And the follow is the wizard to finish its installation. It will be installed in a very short duration of time. So let's go to the second step. Click on the backup and select the file backup. And third step, name the task so that you can distinguish it from other backup tasks. And click add file or add folder to select files and folders you want to back up. So let's go to the fourth step. Select a destination location to store the image file, and lastly confirm the operation and click start backup to begin backing file in server 2019.
So when to restore data? Restoring data is usually done when the server itself or the files in the server are corrupted. It is performed on data that has been lost, stolen, or damaged. So it can be returned to its original condition or to move data to a new location. Why do we restore data? Restoration is the action of returning something to its former condition. How often do we wish we could turn back the clock to a simpler time, to a time when things were running smoothly? That's why data restoration is not just important, it's life-affirming. And how to restore data? Now our backup is ready. Let's examine the scenario when we want to restore Windows Server. In different cases with the operating system or OS, crashing having backup will save you a lot of time if compared with having to reinstall and reconfigure the whole thing. The first step, to recover Windows Server to its previous state, type Windows Server Backup in the search bar and then open it. Second step, select Recover. And for the third step, select the backup location. This server or a backup is stored in another location and then click Next. For the fourth step, specify the local disk or network folder where the backup is stored and then click Next. And fifth step, select the backup location and click Next.
And the seventh step is to select a backup available for recovery and click Next. Eighth step, select what should be recovered and click Next. Then select items to recover and click Next. Ninth step is to select Browse to specify the folder for recovery. Then 10th step is you need to select Windows Image Backup folder and then click OK. So the 11th step is to click Next. 12th step is select Recover to start the process. 13th step is the system will calculate how many files are be restored and the process will start. Restore done, then click Close. So last step is the restored items will show up in the chosen destination. So to sum up everything that we discussed today is we have 4 recaps, and the first recap is the purpose of the backup is to create a copy of data that the user can recover in the event of a primary data failure. And second recap is there are 2 ways to backup: using the server itself and using another backup software. So the third recap is a restore is performed to return data that has been lost, stolen, or damaged to its original condition, or to move data to a new location. And also, having a backup will save you much more time than reinstalling and reconfiguring the whole thing. And that is all for today. Thank you everyone and have a great day.